Hey guys, Downphoenix here for Super Shy Guy Gaming, and we're going to be playing some Metroid, the NES classic without a doubt. One of the biggest games on the NES, as far as these types of games. I mean, if you don't believe me, just look at the map size. Just search Metroid map on the internet, and it's about 7,600 by 7,600 pixels at times. But yeah, this is definitely one of the best games Nintendo has ever done, for a lot of reasons. Obviously, it has been surpassed by a couple of games, like Super Metroid, of course. But I mean, heck, how can you not be surpassed by Super Metroid? That's like one of the best games ever created. But even still, obviously, it had to come from somewhere, and that somewhere was the original Metroid. So, one thing that sucks about this versus the original is you don't have any way of shooting down or ducking and shooting. I don't know, maybe you can unlock it later, but obviously it makes situations like that kind of a pain in the butt, so you kind of have to wait for those guys to be in a better spot to attack them at. So these guys, it's best generally to just either, if you just got just one of them, just shoot it, obviously. But if there's two of them like I had, you just dodge it. And that should be good enough. It's been a long time since I've really played some original Metroid, but I have beaten it before. And, obviously some of it was to help some of my gaming friends, my brother, and some of it was Nintendo Power and so on, but good times. So, and of course, there's always the fun fact that there's no map in this game at all, so you have to just kind of know where to go, right? So I actually have a bit of a map that I'm looking at here that'll kind of just give me a general idea of where to go, just to help things, speed things along a bit. But the jumping is a little tricky at times with this game, so I guess I just need to, hold the jump button right there. One thing that's really interesting about this game is you don't start off with max health. That's like a really weird choice. So it almost paints like a story. Like, I guess when you start playing as Samus, you're actually injured or something, I'm guessing. I know it doesn't really discuss it at all, but that's clearly what's going on, because like, it's typically a video game thing to just start with full health when you start the game. That's not something you often see in games at all. So obviously we got to complete this huge descent up this cavern or whatever that we're at. The music is kind of weird, because like I know in Super Metroid it's definitely more fitting, whereas this, it's like really catchy and jazzy and stuff. It's like, this isn't like ominous like it's supposed to be, but it's still really good. I like the tune of it. So, alright, so I think, we're going to a different zone here. I'm not 100% sure if this is the right area I'm supposed to be at right now, but we'll see. I've got a little bit of time to play this today. Ah, crap. There we go. We'll just go ahead and move on to the next little spot here. Yep, here we go. Nice little lava cave. Just really interesting design choice for this game. It's pretty much an exact open world game. It's all there is to say. This is for Nintendo's first open world title, and the franchise has more or less lived by those roots for quite some time. And I hope it remains that way. I hope they don't ever dumb down the Metroid series like they have for some games, but let's not talk about those games. Gotta like how these guys' patterns are laid out. There we go. Okay, let's just ignore him. He disappears anyways whenever he goes off screen, so. Okay. Crap. Yeah, you gotta avoid this lava or whatever. I don't know if it's lava. I mean, it can't be lava, right? Because, I mean, you'd pretty much be instantly dead. I'm assuming it's probably just some kind of toxin or poison or something like that. Be my best guess, at least. But, yeah, this is just such a cavernous game. It's ridiculous. And, you know, interestingly enough, this game didn't sell at all in Japan. Alright, we got an etank, though, so... that's going to help matters a lot, because now we have pretty much twice the maximum health, and of course it fills us up too, so very generous design choice there. We got our first etank, but I'm still needing other items, obviously, that are important, like the missiles and all kinds of good stuff like that. So we'll see how it goes for us. We just keep on pressing on. So yeah, here's... I think we do have an item coming up pretty soon, actually, if I'm not mistaken. I mean, it has been a while since I've played this game, so I'm not 100% familiar with the layout, but I think there is an item this way. So we'll check it out, see if we can go this way even. Yep, definitely, because you can tell by the music, it always changes. And you can always just duck under those guys. Well, not always, but usually. Sometimes they will go all the way down, like, because they're pricks and stuff, but... okay. Yeah, there we go. And another great thing is you can always stun the enemies, but yeah, I don't have missiles, so... we'll have to go back and get some here. I'm about to take a quick look at my map. I guess I need to go back... no, I need missiles for that too. Crap. I kind of skipped ahead a little too far. So we are going to need to... do a little backtracking, I think. There we go. But fortunately, we have our etanks, so we're not doing too bad right now. That does help matters a bit. I think I should just press on. I think I might actually be able to get some... no, I need the ice now. Crap. Okay. So, let's go ahead and backtrack some. While backtracking is one of Metroid's greatest strengths, it's also one of its weaknesses too. I know a lot of people might not like to admit that, because I don't even have the bombs, and I'm already in this area. I shouldn't be in this area at all. So, yeah, we'll just completely go backwards. But anyways, it's one of its greatest strengths, but also one of its greatest weaknesses, because backtracking ended up becoming a lazy kind of game design for some game developers. Like, oh, we could just make the game longer by just making players go back in areas they've already been. It's great design choice, obviously, whenever it's done properly, but it's not when it's not. And I guess it just depends ultimately on the game. Metroid definitely nails it, though. It does get annoying sometimes, but it adds to the charm and the flair of the game. You know, it makes Metroid Metroid instead of just any other kind of action platforming game. I don't really think this game could have been a success at all if Nintendo designed it more traditionally, like say something like Mega Man or something of that nature. I don't think that Nintendo would have been able to have been successful that way. And that's oftentimes where Nintendo gets their greatest strengths, is whenever they try to go outside the box with the way games are designed. And that's just a fact, you know, I mean. And they've had a lot of problems in the... ah, crap. Yeah, well, fortunately, the stuff at least doesn't do, like, hardly any damage. But, yeah, I don't know if it's just the emulator I'm playing it on or what, but that's some crazy slowdown. I think the original game did have some. But it seems to be more flicker problems than that. Let's see here. I'm just going to stop for a second, take a quick look at the map here, see where I need to go. Okay, and we're back. I know where to go. I have to go down. So, like I said, it's been a long time. It's probably been about 20 plus years since I've even touched this game. So, because I've always gravitated towards Super Metroid like most people. And that's just a shame, because, I mean, this game has a lot of its own to offer. And I want to give it that shot, clearly, so that's why we're Let's Playing it today, guys. Okay. Let's move on. Don't need to bother waiting for them. Of course, if you're low on health and items and whatnot, you can just use these little guys to reboost. But right now we're doing okay. Just keep moving. Oh, can't right there, obviously. So keep on me. But here we go. Missiles. Bing. Now we can proceed. Now that we've got these missiles, I'm gonna backtrack again, because reasons. Oh, crap. Rick? Okay. Okay, well, let's just move. I've got enough health for the time being. Okay. So we're down to etank, but we'll probably recover it on the way back up, because we're going to be fighting a lot of easy enemies on the way there. So we'll just wait for then. There we go. We already got the one tank filled up. Crap. There we go. And also, I think the enemies do respawn if you need to. There's always that. Now it's giving me nothing but missiles, because obviously since I have the missiles now, sounds like a brilliant idea. Good old RNG. Okay. So, I'm thinking I might actually want to go back this way, so I can get the longer shot, because I think the longer shot is supposed to be this way. So we'll double check on that for sure, but yeah, I'm sure it's this way, because I think it's that room that I was at before, and we'll just have to refill our missiles. Pretty easy task. So we're doing pretty good so far in this game. I forget what the time frame that you're supposed to beat it in to get the good thing, you know, like where you get to see Samus with her suit off and everything like that. Crap. Alright, there we go. And the other guy's dead. He doesn't even exist. That's weird. Okay, so we'll just wait for these guys to come by. There we go. Now it's time for missile action. There we go. Let's go ahead and grab our item. That's our long shot. Now, we can actually fire across the screen, which will be very handy. And there is that, of course, little area. I think it does go somewhere, but you have to have the bomb, obviously, so... Okay. Alright, so now we've got the long shot. That'll help things a little bit. With just a general annoyance of fighting some enemies, like these guys, for instance. And we already almost replenished our missiles. Fantastic. It's really interesting, because like, there's almost no wrong way to go in a Metroid dungeon, but there is also. So, let's see here. Where do we want to go next? I'm gonna stop for a second to find out. Okay, so I guess we're back to playing some more Metroid. Let's just go get the bomb now, I suppose. I have a pretty good idea of where it is, so we're gonna go ahead and grab that now, so that we can progress and continue playing this game and have fun and stuff, instead of not progressing, right? So what kind of fun would that be? We could not progress in this video game. Oh, crap. More fun than jump into lava, that's for sure. Crap. Get out. Gets tricky sometimes. There we go. Die. There we go. I needed missiles, so totally fine to do that, right? Then I think after we get the spawn, we might grab an etank, or well, I need to get the long jump before I can really do that. We'll start with this. Crap. There we go. Okay, die! There we go. I was hoping for health, but I guess we'll accept that. Because we have to, right? There we go. Yeah, so that's obviously something you can exploit a bit, is the fact that shooting them stuns them, so you can easily take advantage of them. So definitely take advantage of them. Okay, yep, there we go. If you get a chance, that is. I mean, you might not. Because game can be pretty challenging sometimes. I mean, obviously the enemies are really easy patterns and things like that. I mean, it's not too difficult to deal with, but it can be. So, crap. Even if I do get health, it won't be enough to make up for the health I lost. Yeah. So, kind of a waste there, wasn't it? Now we're just going to move on to, okay, there we go. There we go, nice. And I think we might have a little monster generating pipe thing or whatever they call it. I don't know if they even call it a thing at all. Nintendo's just like, yeah, let's just make this thing that randomly spits out monsters. And we won't have a name for it at all. And we'll put this lava that kills players in there. And make it really difficult to get out of it too, because that's what you did back in the 80s. You know, you made challenging video games when you made them. Gosh, there we go. If you get out of it right away, you usually take like 1 or 2 points of damage, so it's not too bad. Crap. Go. All this nimble dexterity is required to play the game, apparently, so go figure. Okay. So, bomb be up this way. There we go. We'll have it soon enough. Haha, you died. Oh crap, I got hit by you. Why was I trying to do that? I swear it's sentient. There we go. It knew exactly what I was going to do. Before I even knew. Well, no, not really, but... Crap! Stop spawning things like that. There we go. Now I guess we're sort of actually positive. But now we've got to bust our way in here. There we go. And now it's time to set us up the bomb. Okay. So just let you guys know that's what you do. So that's just thrown in there just for the hell of it. It's obviously can't do crap there, so. Now we can deal with these guys like that, though. And I obviously forfeited my health. Great. Okay, here we go. Bombs are actually pretty potent in this game compared to, like, Super Metroid. They seem to be a little bit lower on the damage front. So that's interesting to see. Okay, there we go. Prick. Okay, there we go. Nice. Now I've got a bunch of them on me. But I kind of need to fight them anyways because I want to get my missiles and things like that boosted back up. And I'm not playing with the turbo controller. You just gotta hit it really fast. Okay, there we go. That's all you gotta do. Okay. So now that we've got the bomb, got a couple different areas we can go to. So I'm gonna just check the map real quick.